Welcome to com2301 Group 12 Student Grading System presentation. I won't be doing this presentation alone. I'll be having a help from one of our group member. Let's start with our presentation. Introduction. The purpose of student grading system. The purpose is to keep track of student performance, assign grades, and provides a structured way to evaluate learning outcomes. Essentially, is the academic scorekeeper, ensuring that everyone's efforts are recognized and quantified. Importance in education. Grading systems allow educators to assess student progress. They provide valuable feedbacks on how well students grasp concepts, applying critical thinking, and meet learning objectives. The student grading system is designed to efficiently manage student grades in educational institutions. Accurate and timely grading is crucial for evaluating student performance and informing instruction. Key features: user authentication and authorization, student and course management, grade recording and calculation, report generation. System architecture overview. The architecture. Our grading system follows a three-tier architecture. Front end, where we've used JavaScript, middleware, we've used Java programming language. Back end, we've used SQLite as our database. Components: front end component, middleware component, and back end components. Front end components consist of login module, student management module, course management module, grade entry module, report generation, dashboard, and user interface. Middleware. Middleware consists of authentication logic, data validation framework, grade calculation algorithm, database interaction layer, error handling, and logging. Back-end components. We have student table, course table, grade table, admin table, semester table, and database management system. And lastly, data storage and retrieval module. Interaction between components. Step 1, user, login module, authentication logic, database management system. Step 2, user, student management module, data validation framework, database management system. Step 3, user, grade entry module, grade calculation algorithm, database management system. Step 4, user, report generation module, database iteration layer, database management system. User interface design. Our project have a clear design and it is easier to navigate around, and also it has consistent layout. Preview. This is how our login and welcome page looks like. Create student and view grades frame. This is how a student get created, and I can also view the grades afterwards. The admin frames. This is how the admin frame will be like, where the admin will be able to edit and delete grades if applicable. Interaction between interface. Login and authentication, input grades and view reports, manage students and course information. Database management. Database tables explained. Student table stores student information such as student ID and name. Course table stores information about the subjects such as subject ID and name. Grade table stores the grades for each student including the subject ID and grade. Student course table stores information about subjects and student ID. Functionality and features. Core functionalities: add students and courses, record grades, calculate average and generate reports, adding students and courses. Functionalities allow administrator to add new student and courses to the system. Sub functionalities, student registration, enter student details such as name, ID, email, and password. Assign student to a course or program. Upload a student photo and document. Course creation, enter a course detail, name, code, credits, and description. Assign instructor to the course. Set course, schedule, and direction. Recording grades. Functionality allow instructor to record grades for students in various courses. Some functionalities grade entry, select course and student, integrate, add comments or feedback, grade management, view all grades for a student or course, edit or delete existing grades, filter grades by course, student, or date range, calculating and generating reports. Functionality automatically calculates student average and generate reports. Sub functionalities average calculations, calculate semester and final average. Weighted average calculations based on course queries. Report generation, student transcript, course grade report, semester report. Challenges and solutions. Technical challenges, we have database integration, security, design challenges, we have user experience, report customization, grade calculation, and also challenges in development, team collaboration, time management, testing and debugging. Now we are going to how these challenges were handled. Design challenges, user experience, conducted user research and testing, designed intuitive interface with clear navigation, implemented data filtering and sorting. 2. Grade calculation, implemented weighted grades calculations, tested and refined calculation logic. Development challenges, team collaboration, held regular team meetings, encouraged open communication. Time management, set realistic deadlines, prioritize tasks, monitorized progress. Testing and debugging, conducted manual testing, used debugging tools to identify and fix errors. Conclusion, the benefits of the grading system. The student grading system streamlines grade management, enhances accuracy, and informs instruction. Feature enhancement includes mobile application development, integration with learning management system, advanced analytics, and reports. The student grading system has been successfully developed and implemented, addressing the challenges of database integration, security, user experience, report customization, grade calculation, team collaboration, team management, and testing and debugging. The system provides a robust, scalable, and secure platform for managing student grades, enhancing the educational experience. Thank you. This is the end of our first part, which is of slide presentation.
So yeah, I'm going to be explaining the source code. So here is the source code. As you know, the source code so start from main class for the main method. So here's the main method. If we run this main method, we get we get a JFrame displaying where our code starts. This is where our code starts, where these text fields where user can enter their username and their password, and they can also select their role if they're a student or their lecture. After doing that, they can log in and they can go to their respective pages, and then there's the register button where user can get to create an account, where the user can be created as a student, where he can enter her or his username and password and full name, and then select which courses they're gonna be doing. So let's explain the from starting to the main. Here's the main where there's the login frame where I've just showed you. This is the login frame where there's everything here. And from there, there's login buttons and login buttons for everything. So after pressing the login button, the button uses come to this login button action listener, which implements the action listener class. This method then performs and checks goes to this other method that was created to check if username is valid or is stored in the database. So it takes in the username and the password, and when you select this role option, it then says check if you're a admin or you're a student. If you're a student, you will go to your respective page where you can view your grades, and if you are an admin, you go to the admin page. So it then takes here and comes and look if you check if you exist in the database. If you exist in the database, it returns true and then allows the user to log in. So then yeah, let's log in as a lecture. So when you log in as a lecture, I logged in as a student, my mistake. Log in as lecture A login. So after we've logged in, we go into the admin frame where we can manage courses, manage grade, and manage student reports and manage students. So here there's this class, this menu bar set class, which contains a method that creates a J panel, which a J menu, J menu which checks which then creates us, which allows prompts us to log out, and if we press we go back to the login frame. So let's continue, let's go back to the lecture. So once we hear this manage course, manage grade, students report, and manage students, here in the manage course it has its own panel, the manage course panel. In this manage course pass panel, when we write the course name, so when we can add course name, when we add a course we have to first write the course name, course description, and then the course credits. Then we press add course. When we press the add course button, it then goes and looks to the add button action listener, which then takes the method and takes those to the string and the int and the string description and then store them into the database. After that, there's the edit button, which has its own action listener, which edits the courses that were stored in the database. And then there's a remove course button action listener, which remove the course. All of these buttons have their respective methods: add course, edit course, and remove course, all in the same panel. And then there's the manage grade. The manage grades are these are the names of the students who have been registered or created an account. In this manage grade, you can either add, remove, or edit grades. So it also has its own manage grades panel with its own methods to remove grades from the database by deleting by removing the selected grades in the database and removing them, and it has the method to add grades into the database which accepts a string of courses tests, and then there's also the edit button which edits the grades. So after that, you can add any grade you want by selecting the subject or the course you want to add grades for, and then you just have to enter the marks. After entering a marks, you press enter so it can go okay. So it then creates automatically reassigns the semester mark, exam mark, final mark. It calculates them, and then you can choose to remove a grade or edit it. And there's then the students report, where it reports all the grades about the test averages and the final and how many students are enrolled in that grade. when selecting the subject. And there's the manage students, which delete or edit students information. Or each of these panels have their own respective methods which do what they're supposed to. So yeah, this is our student grading system. So what about the grading student? Oh, there's the student. You can log in as a student and view your grades. So let's log in as a student that was created user. The password was pass. So you see it was the student selected. So when you log in, it comes here into the student page where the student can view their grades. So yeah, that's it. Thank you. We're done.